Here's Notion database relations easily explained for you. What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to briefly explain what a database relation is in Notion. Let's go ahead and start by naming this page relation. And over here in the three dots at the very top, I'm going to set this page to full width so we can see the full width of the page here. So I'll just toggle this on. Next, I'll go ahead and hit the / and start typing data so we can create a database. And I'll select the inline database. And down here, I'll do it again. I'll create a second database. So / start typing data and select the inline database. Okay. So our first database, let's say we have projects to work on. So we'll just say we have some projects here. And of course, if you have projects, you have tasks to complete those projects. So that's what we'll name our second database down here, just task. By the way, click on the link below to get my free guide showing you how you can set up a workspace from scratch in minutes. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and shrink some of this down a little bit. Just grab it and drag it. And then here, I'll just name just a couple of projects. So just project 1. Next one, which is project 2. Click here, next one, project 3. All this is just an example. And same thing down here. We'll just name this task 1. Task 2. Task 3. Now, of course, you can add properties. We'll just add some properties, just random properties that you always have in a database, such as status. We'll add a status property down here. You always generally have a date that things are due. So I'll just do the same thing down here, date. And we'll just start filling some of this in. It's not necessary for this example, but we'll just put it in here just to give our database some aesthetics. Okay, and I'll just click here and just add some random dates. Anything you want to do, just for this example. Okay, just click in, just put in some dates. Okay, so our two databases are looking pretty good. We have our projects database and our task database. Now, this is where relation comes in hand. The next property that I want to add is a relation. So I'll go ahead and click here. And down here, relation. I'll click that. Now, I want to relate my projects database to my task database. So over here, I'm going to click on the task database. Next, I want to turn on the two-way relation. So it relates the projects to the task. So it relates both ways. So click this to toggle this on, and then add the relation. Okay, and then we can click out. Now, I highly recommend adding icons to your projects and tasks. So because sometimes you'll have several different of these in your databases, so you want to know which one is which at a quick glance at it. So in this case, I'll just click here and this little icon here. You can add icons. So I'll click here and we'll just search for task and see what it brings up. We'll just go with this basic check mark here. And down here for projects, next same thing, I'll click here. right here, click next to it to add an icon. And we'll search for projects, see what projects brings up. And we'll just go with this target symbol. Okay, now we have a little icon here that kind of helps to distinguish it a little bit. Okay, so let's just start filling it in. So let's just say for project one has tasks 2 and 3 associated with it. So if I click here, you'll see you can add it in here. You say I can add task 2 and task 3 and then click out. So the relation is I just added task 2 and task 3 to project 1, and you can see the relation down here. Project 1 is associated with task 2. It's also project 1 is associated with task 3. It's a relation. Let's do another one. Let's say project 3 is associated with task 3. Let's go with task 2 to make it simple. So I'll click on task 2, click out. Project 3 is associated with task 2. And as soon as I do that, my other database, project 3, down here, as you can see, is now associated with task 2. That's what a relation is in Notion. Job done. Hey, please click the link below to learn how to do a rollup, as relations and rollups go hand in hand.